Big Bad BoCo. Written by TheJollyMariner. One day, BoCo was collecting some trucks in the yard. Come along, he called. But the trucks were being troublesome. We won't go, they cried and slid their brakes on. BoCo was crossed. If you trucks don't come along, we'll be late. He revved his engine loudly, but this didn't scare the trucks. They just giggled and kept their brakes on. BoCo lost patience. That's enough, he boomed, and bumped the trucks hard, so hard that one of them fell off the rails. Ouch, it wailed. BoCo was embarrassed, but the other trucks were scared. Oh, don't bump us again, BoCo, they shuddered. We'll come along. BoCo was surprised. Soon, the truck had been put back on the rails, and BoCo left for the harbour, with the trucks clanking quietly behind. When he arrived, he saw Edward resting in a siding. Are you all right? He asked. The harbour master said he'd had an accident and were going to be late, but you're right on time. BoCo explained what had happened. And they didn't give me any more trouble. It seems the best way to get trucks in order is a good bump. That's no way to treat trucks, said Edward sternly. Bumping them is rude, and all it does is cause trouble. You need to apologise to those trucks for what you did. But BoCo didn't apologise. Any trouble my bump caused was fixed right away, he thought. If a good bump is what it takes to keep trucks from causing trouble, then I don't see the harm in it. BoCo's trucks whimpered as he shunted them into a siding. What's getting spooked? Asked some other trucks nearby. The trucks explained what BoCo had done, and word quickly spread. By the end of the day, every truck on the island had heard of the incident. The next day, BoCo arrived at the yard at the big station. All the trucks in the yard fell silent. Oh, it's big bad BoCo, they said shakily. BoCo was surprised. As he backed down on his trucks, he could hear them whispering frantically amongst themselves. Oh, I hope big bad BoCo doesn't bump us, they quivered. BoCo wanted to say something, but didn't want the trucks to give him any trouble. He stayed quiet as he pulled away. That BoCo thinks he can treat us terribly with no consequences, muttered a truck crossly. I say we pay him out. The other trucks were aghast. But it'll just bump us off the rails. Not if we do it fast, replied the truck devilishly, and whispered their plan to the others. BoCo soon arrived at the harbour and began to apply his brakes. On! Cried the trucks and bumped BoCo fiercely. His driver and second man were knocked over in the cab, and BoCo found himself careening out of control. Stop! He exclaimed, but to no avail. They raced along the end of the dockside. BoCo's driver recovered and applied the brakes, but it was too late. BoCo landed in the water with a splash. Not so big and bad now, are you? Laughed the trucks. You're more like BoCo now. BoCo sighed as the water splashed around him. Edward brought workmen to help clear the mess, and soon BoCo was back on the rails. Well, said Edward, now you know the damage one bump really does. BoCo humbly agreed. Once BoCo had been repaired, he apologised to the truck he had derailed. They were surprised at first, but pleased when BoCo promised never to bump any truck that hard again. BoCo never has any problems with trucks now. He is always kind to them and only bumps them if they severely misbehave. The trucks are very grateful and are now very friendly towards BoCo. They've even given him the nickname Big-Hearted BoCo. That shows you, doesn't it?